Welcome to my channel BBC Rare Coin. Did you know that some USA quarter dollars are worth thousands of dollars? From rare minting errors to limited editions, these small but powerful coins could hold incredible value. Whether it's a misprint, a silver strike, or a rare West Point mint quarter, the right coin could turn your pocket change into a fortune. Stay tuned as we reveal the most attractive and expensive USA quarters ever discovered. Subscribe now and start your coin hunting adventure. Top 1. Hey everyone, welcome back to Coin Video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the fascinating coin stories and tips we share every week. Today, we have a special coin that might just be hiding in your pocket change. Yes, we're talking about the 1980 USA quarter dollar. Now, you might think that quarters from the 1980s are pretty standard, right? After all, they're not exactly considered to be rare or ancient coins. But here's the thing. There's more to this 1980 quarter than meets the eye, and it could actually be worth quite a bit of money if you know what to look for. First off, let's talk about the general design of the 1980 quarter dollar. It's part of the Washington quarter series, which has been in circulation since 1932. The obverse side, which features a bust of George Washington, has remained mostly unchanged for decades. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic eagle with its wings spread out, which is part of the coin's overall design. If you have a regular 1980 quarter, it probably looks just like any other quarter you've seen. But trust me, there's more to it. The key to a 1980 quarter's potential value lies in its rarity and condition. While the mintages for quarters from the 1980s are relatively high, some rare varieties and specific conditions can make a 1980 quarter incredibly valuable. Coin collectors, or numismatists, are always on the lookout for quarters that have something unusual about them. Whether it's a mistake in the minting process, a variety with a unique feature, or just one that's in near-perfect condition. For example, one of the most sought-after varieties of the 1980 quarter is the double die variety. In this case, the coin has been struck twice during the minting process, causing the image on the coin to appear slightly doubled. This error is more common than you might think, and while not all double dies are valuable, some can be worth thousands of dollars, especially when the doubling is very noticeable. So if you happen to have a 1980 quarter with a clear double die, you might be holding on to something that could increase in value. But that's not all. Another variation of the 1980 quarter that can be valuable is the clipped planchet. This occurs when a piece of metal is missing from the coin's edge during the minting process. Top 2. Hey everyone, welcome back to Coin Video. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our exciting coin discoveries. Today, we've got something you're definitely going to want to hear about. The 2002 USA quarter dollar. This might seem like just another modern coin, but trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. Now, let's take a closer look at the 2002 quarter dollar. At first glance, this coin might not look like anything out of the ordinary. After all, it's part of the series featuring George Washington, and it's made of the same composition as other quarters. But as collectors know, what might seem like a regular coin can sometimes turn out to be worth a lot more than its face value. In 2002, the U.S. Mint released quarters that were part of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each quarter was designed to honor a different state, and each year, 5 states were featured on the back of the quarter. For 2002, the states honored were Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, and Mississippi. The reverse side of each quarter features a unique design representing the state, while the obverse side, as always, shows the familiar portrait of George Washington. But here's where things get interesting. While most of these state quarters are fairly common, some rare varieties from 2002 have turned out to be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. The real value in these quarters lies in the rarity of certain errors and minting mistakes that make some of them unique. One of the most sought-after errors in the 2002 quarter series involves the famous missing clad layer error. Normally, quarters are made with a sandwich-like structure, 2 outer layers of copper nickel, and an inner core of pure copper. But in some rare cases, a clad layer might be missing during the minting process, creating a coin that looks a little different. This error can make the quarter much rarer and more valuable, especially if it's in excellent condition. Another error that collectors are looking out for is the double die variety. This happens when a coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in a doubled image. The most well-known double die errors are usually on the date or lettering. So if you have a 2002 quarter with noticeable doubling in the date or the state name, it could be worth a significant amount more than its face value. And don't forget about the general condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the potential value. If you happen to have a 2002 quarter in near mint or mint condition, even without any errors, it could still be worth more than the typical circulated coin. Now, the big question, how much is a 2002 quarter worth? Well, the value can vary depending on the rarity of the error, the condition of the coin, and how much collectors are willing to pay at any given time. While most 2002 quarters are worth just 25 cents, a few rare examples have been known to fetch astonishing prices. So, here's the exciting part. Some of the rare 2002 state quarters, particularly those with errors or in perfect condition, have been known to sell for up to $55,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $55,000. That's an incredible return on a quarter that you might have in your pocket right now. Imagine finding a coin worth that much in your change. To put this into perspective, it's not every day you come across a coin like this. But if you're lucky enough to find a rare 2002 quarter with a minting error or an exceptional condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are always on the lookout for these rarities, and the price of these coins can rise as more collectors get interested. So, how do you know if your 2002 quarter could be worth something? First, take a good look at it. Check for any signs of minting errors like missing layers or doubled images. If the coin looks worn down or heavily circulated, it might not be as valuable, but if it's in great condition, you could be looking at a much higher value. If you think your 2002 quarter might be special, consider having it professionally graded. Getting a coin graded by a reputable service can give you an official assessment of its value and condition, which will be helpful if you decide to sell it. As you can see, a coin as common as a 2002 quarter could be worth a surprising amount, up to $55,000 for the right one. So, the next time you're going through your change or sorting through your coin collection, take a moment to check for any 2002 quarters, especially the ones from the State Quarters program. You never know. You might have a hidden treasure on your hands. That's all for today's video. I hope you found this information helpful. And if you think you found a rare 2002 quarter, don't hesitate to share your find in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin-related content. Thanks for watching Coin Video, and happy collecting. Top 3. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about the value of your spare change, you've come to the right place. Today, we're talking about the 2003 USA quarter dollar, another coin that might seem like just another piece of pocket change, but could be worth a lot more than you think. Now, you may be wondering what's so special about the 2003 quarter? After all, it's part of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, and many of these state quarters are still in circulation. In 2003, 5 states were honored with their own unique quarter designs: Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Indiana. Each state's design appears on the reverse of the quarter, while the obverse features the timeless portrait of George Washington. The 2003 state quarters feature some very interesting designs, but that's not what we're going to focus on today. What makes the 2003 quarter dollar really exciting for collectors is the potential for rare minting errors and special varieties. That's right. While most of the 2003 quarters are fairly common, there are a few out there that could be worth a small fortune. And we're talking about a big fortune. Let's start with the most famous error on the 2003 quarter, the double die variety. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, leading to a noticeable doubling effect on the date or lettering. For example, you might see the date 2003 appear with extra thickness or shadowing on the numbers. If you happen to have a 2003 quarter with this kind of error, you could be holding on to something very valuable, especially if it's in great condition. Some of these double-dyed 2003 quarters have sold for impressive amounts at auctions. Another error that makes the 2003 quarter worth keeping an eye out for is the clipped planchet. This happens when the metal blank, or planchet, is improperly cut before being struck by the mince die. The result is a quarter with an irregular shape, often missing a portion of its edge. Clip planchets are rare, but they are highly prized by collectors, and they can make a seemingly ordinary 2003 quarter worth far more than its 25-cent face value. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. As with any collectible, the better the condition, the higher the value. A 2003 quarter in excellent condition, meaning it's well preserved with minimal wear and tear, can be worth significantly more than a coin that's been in circulation for years. The key is to find quarters that have been kept in near mint condition. And if you have one of these, you might be looking at a much higher price tag than you'd expect. So, how much could a 2003 quarter be worth? Well, the value can vary widely depending on factors like the rarity of any errors, the condition of the coin, and how much collectors are willing to pay. But here's the big surprise. Some of the rare 2003 quarters with notable minting errors, or those in pristine condition, have been known to sell for up to $50,000. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000, if that's right. Just one 2003 quarter, if it's the right kind of rare error or in perfect condition, could be worth a massive amount of money. Imagine finding one of these coins in your change or your coin jar. It could completely change your day or even your year. Now, you might be thinking, how do I know if I have one of these valuable 2003 quarters? Well, the first thing to do is check the coin for any unusual features. Look closely at the date, the letters, and the edge for signs of doubling or a clipped planchet. If the coin looks like it's in near perfect condition, that's another good sign it could be worth more. And of course, the only way to know for sure is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. A professional can tell you if your 2003 quarter is worth something truly special. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always exciting to know that the coins you come across every day might hold hidden value. So, the next time you're going through your spare change, take a moment to check for those 2003 state quarters. You might just find a rare error or a beautifully preserved coin that could be worth thousands of dollars to wrap things up. The 2003 USA quarter dollar might seem like just another coin, but for the savvy collector, it's a coin that could hold a huge surprise. Whether it's a double die, a clipped planchet, or just a perfectly preserved coin, a 2003 quarter could be worth far more than 25 cents. If you're lucky enough to find a rare one, it could be worth up to $50,000. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to Coin Video for more great content. And as always, happy collecting. Top 4. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on exciting coin finds and valuable tips. Today, we're talking about a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or even in your spare change, a 2005 USA quarter dollar. Now, when you think of quarters from the 2000s, you might not think they're all that rare or valuable, right? After all, quarters are produced in huge quantities every year, and many of them end up in circulation for a long time. But here's the thing. There's more to the 2005 quarter dollar than meets the eye. This coin has some rare varieties and errors that can make it worth a whole lot more than its 25-cent face value. In 2005, the U.S. Mint continued with the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program featured a different state each year, and for 2005, 5 states were honored: West Virginia, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and Nevada. The reverse sides of these quarters feature unique designs representing each state, while the obverse, as usual, shows the portrait of George Washington. So, what makes the 2005 quarter dollar so special? Well, there are some valuable mistakes and errors in the minting process that have made certain 2005 quarters worth far more than their face value. Let's break down the most significant ones. First up, the double die variety. If you're a seasoned collector, you probably know that a double die occurs when the coin is struck twice during the minting process, leading to a doubling effect on the design. This doubling can show up in various places, most commonly on the date, lettering, or the state design on the reverse side. If you come across a 2005 quarter with clear doubling, especially in the date or state name, you could have something very valuable on your hands. These double die quarters can sell for much more than a typical 25-cent piece, especially if they're in excellent condition. Another error to keep an eye out for is the clip planchet error. This occurs when the blank metal disc, or planchet, is cut incorrectly before it is struck by the minting die. As a result, the coin ends up with a portion of the edge missing, creating an irregular shape. Clip planchets are rare, and when they do show up, they're highly sought after by collectors. If you find a 2005 quarter with this error, it could be worth much more than just a regular quarter. And, of course, the condition of the coin is incredibly important. A well-preserved 2005 quarter, especially one with little to no wear, can be worth more than one that's been heavily circulated. If you find a 2005 quarter that looks nearly mint, free of scratches, dings, and discoloration, it's definitely something to keep in mind. Coins in higher grades generally fetch a higher price, especially among collectors who value pristine pieces. So, how much can a 2005 quarter dollar be worth? Well, while most 2005 quarters are still in circulation and worth their face value, certain rare varieties and errors can push the value way up. Some of these rare coins, depending on their condition and the rarity of the error, have been known to fetch up to $33,000. Yes, you heard that right. $33,000. For a coin that you might have lying around in your collection, that's an incredible value. It's important to keep in mind that the $33,000 price tag applies to the most exceptional examples of the 2005 quarter, such as those with a major error like a double die or a clip planchet, and in near mint or mint condition. These coins are rare, and finding one could be a real treasure. But even if your 2005 quarter isn't in perfect condition or doesn't have an error, it still might be worth more than just 25 cents, depending on its grade and rarity. So, how can you tell if your 2005 quarter is a rare find? The best advice I can give you is to inspect the coin carefully. Look for any doubling in the date or lettering. Check the edge of the coin for any signs of a clipped planchet. And if the coin looks like it's been well preserved, consider having it professionally graded by a numismatist. A graded coin can help you determine its true value and make sure you're getting the most for it if you decide to sell or trade it. In conclusion, the 2005 USA quarter dollar might look like just another state quarter at first glance. But if you have a rare error coin or one in exceptional condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. If you happen to find one with a double die, a clip planchet, or in near mint condition, you could be holding a coin worth up to $33,000. So always keep an eye out for those hidden treasures when you're checking your spare change or going through your collection. That's it for today's video. I hope this information was helpful. And if you think you found a rare 2005 quarter, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin-related content. Thanks for watching Coin Video, and as always, happy collecting. Top 5. If you love coins as much as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any exciting videos. Today, we're diving into something a little more recent, the 2016 USA quarter dollar. Now, at first glance, a 2016 quarter might seem like just another modern coin. After all, it's a regular part of your change, right? But there's more to it than that. The 2016 quarter dollar features some unique designs and interesting varieties that make it worth checking out. And if you happen to find the right one, it could be worth a lot more than its 25-cent face value. So, what's so special about the 2016 quarter? Well, in 2016, the U.S. Mint continued the Beautiful Quarters program. This program honors national parks and sites across the United States, and the 2016 series featured 5 new designs. 1. Shawnee National Forest in Illinois. 2. Cumberland Gap National Historical Park in Kentucky. 3. Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park in Maryland. 4. George Rogers Clark National Historical Park in Indiana. 5. Fort Moultrie, Fort Sumter National Monument in South Carolina. Each design is a unique representation of these important landmarks. And if you've collected these quarters, you know just how beautiful and detailed the designs can be. But here's where things get interesting for collectors. Some of the 2016 quarters have been known to have minting errors that can make them significantly more valuable. Yes, you heard that right. Just because a coin looks ordinary doesn't mean it can't be worth a small fortune. Let's start with the double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck twice by the die, leading to a doubling effect on the design. This can happen on the date, the lettering, or even the details of the reverse design. If you happen to come across a 2016 quarter with noticeable doubling, especially in the lettering or the date, you may have found something rare and valuable. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch a high price at auctions. Another potential error is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin doesn't land correctly on the planchet during the minting process, causing the design to be off-center. These off-center quarters are rarer, and collectors often pay a premium for them. If your 2016 quarter is slightly misaligned or has a design that appears off-center, it could be worth more than just a regular coin. And, of course, condition matters. As with all coins, the condition of the 2016 quarter plays a big role in determining its value. A coin that's in pristine condition, free from scratches, marks, or wear, can be worth significantly more than a heavily circulated one. If you found a 2016 quarter that looks as good as the day it was minted, it's definitely worth holding on to. Now, you're probably wondering, how much can a 2016 quarter actually be worth? Well, most 2016 quarters are still in circulation and are worth just 25 cents. But here's the exciting part. If you come across a rare variety or a coin with a minting error in excellent condition, it could be worth up to $2,000. Yes, that's right, $2,000. That's a huge amount for a coin that seems so ordinary. The $2,000 value typically applies to coins with significant errors, such as the double die or off-center strike, especially if the coin is in near-mint condition. These rare errors are what set certain 2016 quarters apart and make them so valuable to collectors. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare coins, you could be looking at a considerable payout. To figure out if your 2016 quarter could be worth a lot more than its face value, start by inspecting the design closely. Look for any doubling in the date or letters. Check for any off-center strikes, and make sure to evaluate the overall condition. If you think you found a rare error coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded by a numismatist. Grading can help you determine its true value and give you peace of mind when selling or trading. In conclusion, while the 2016 USA quarter dollar might look like just another coin, it has some hidden potential. If you come across a 2016 quarter with a minting error or in exceptional condition, it could be worth a lot more than 25 cents. In fact, with the right error or condition, a 2016 quarter can be worth up to $2,000. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed learning more about the 2016 quarter and its potential value. If you think you found one of these rare coins, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin-related content. Until next time, happy collecting!